Hello my friends, today I'm gonna present you my legend concept for Red Rock LUFFY. For me it will be the main legend for 8th anniversary Sugo. So we will start with the captain ability. LUFFY is S tier, is free spirits and fighter. First part is really simple. You get one cooldown reduction at the start of the fight. LUFFY is captain, universal captain who boosts all team by 5. And if you defeated an enemy last turn, you get a 5.25 for all the team. And if you defeated an enemy last 5 turns, you will get a 5.5. That's not too strong, that's strong because that's a universal captain, a rainbow captain. It's like Whitebird and Roger, but for all the team. About the HP boost, you will get 1.4, that's pretty tanky. Here, this part is really interesting because at the start of every stage, you will get a full board with TND orbs, and you will understand why are that this part after. About the last part, we have some resistance. This time that's a 10 turns of slot bind debuff, and you will also have a resistance of bind and despair by 1 turn. That's strong, not too strong for the 8th anniversary main legend, but I think that's enough, interesting, and that's really plausible from Bandai. So for this part, there's nothing really special, but about the 10-day orbs, of course, you will understand why there's that part here. So we will swap to the special ability. So special ability, it transformed all orb, block and super block included into 10-day orbs. Super block, why? Because we already got found a file in the game about super block orbs who will gonna be present after anniversary apparently. For 1 turn, inflict all enemies with increased damage taken by 1.75 and ignoring full immunity. It's like 7th anniversary low. And for 1 turn, reduce enemies free spirit resistance by 30%. That's 1.3 boost for free spirit units. And for 1 turn, increase boost effect of all buffs by 0.3. That's my favorite part here because that's like V2 Oden, but for all buffs present on in the fight. If you put attack boost, orb boost, shine lock, shine boundary, etc., you will gain a 0.3 boost for all buffs, but it doesn't apply on the increased damage taken and the free spirit resistance down for enemies. Because these buffs are not really a buff because they are above the enemies on the screen. That's it. That's very strong. In the end, it gives you at least 1.75 and 1.3 boost. So that's more than 2.25, and it all bypass full immunity. So that's pretty strong. Again, not too strong, but here we are totally ignoring full immunity. So next part. So for the super class, Red Rock LUFFY is a free spirit super class unit. About the condition, LUFFY must be captain and other members of the crew must consist of one of the straw hats, kid, low or killer, excluding support members like always, or when you defeated an enemy 5 turns in a row. The super class effect, pretty simple here. Reduce CD of all units by 1 and transform all free spirits into super free spirit, and lock all orbs for 5 turns. And that part is really simple but really strong. That's because of the full board passive effects we get at the start of every stage. So we can keep this orb during 5 turns if you want. And you will understand in maybe the next part, I think, yes. So we will go to the fourth part. So, fourth part, Sailor Ability, quickly, boost base attack HP RCV of all characters by 125. Sailor 2, reduce bind by 1 turn. Why not? That's new. Potential ability, second is nutrition, the third is pin shielding, and the first is really interesting here. We got info before the new mode, so about a Super Tandem tablet, and I think that we can get it if we finish the 25 challenge, the actual new mode, current new mode. And the Super Tandem, there are some conditions. It works only with specific units. You need to get at least 1 TND orbs on one of the conditional units. I will explain that just after. Chain start with the first conditional unit who hits an enemy, and Super Tandem effects can only be applied on conditional characters. So, to give an example, here we are talking about a super category. It's pretty new, and this boost can only work with that category. So we have Straw Hats, 10 members, and we have Kid, Low and Killer. The boost that we will get with the Super Tandem can only be applied on test 13 units. You can start a chain if you hit with 0, for example, and you will end the chain with Red Rock LUFFY if you want. But if you hit with Game On between these 2 units, Game On will not get the TND boost. Seems logic. Okay, I think I gave enough info for that part, and we will end with the 5th part, the more interesting in my opinion. So let's check the 5th part. Okay, last part, the Super Tandem condition. I just explained it just before, and this mechanic can activate every turn. So that's simple but very strong. And what's the effect? We have, of course, a special animation like the old Tandem, and for every unit who attack after first character of the TND chain, boosts their base attack by 1.25 and by 1.5 for the one who closed the chain, so the last one to hit in the super category. So you start with 0 and you end with LUFFY. LUFFY will get a 1.5 if you want. It can be NAMI. If you hit a perfect with LUFFY, it can be the first chain, it can be the second in the chain, etc. Inflict all enemies with burn that will deal 100 times enemy's attack in damage for 2 turns, and this burn effect bypass full immunity. For me, everything here need to bypass full immunity because that's the big power up Luffy got in Onigashima. So it has to be like that. So what could I add to this? I worked a lot on this unit. I think that proposing concepts are good, interesting, entertaining maybe, and I think that this unit is really strong. Will be fun to play. It will really change the game, the gameplay. That's back in the days. So we have here, summary, a new legend with 5 to 5.5 boost for all the team, with good resistance, with interesting super class effect, with a super class captain for 3 spirit units, and with a super tandem ability. It's like a last tap, but super tandem, and that tandem will boost almost every unit that you want to be boosted by 1.25 and only one by 1.5. And you have also a big special. We will give you around 2.25 boosts bypassing the full immunity. So that's my idea of the Red Rock Luffy, and I hope you enjoyed that video and my concept. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Don't hesitate to give me your feedback and give me a comment about that, and I will continue to propose some concept like that. That's it. I think I'm done with that, and I will work on my montage and post it very soon. So see you guys in some days. We will get the anniversary info about the units, Sugo, etc. I think it will be really interesting, and I'm really hyped about that. So take care, take pleasure with this game. Again, take pleasure with the new mod, and see you guys.